Well, there we all are once again, and grey skies, high winds, blow you away, blow your hat off. Might blow you over too. Very gusty. So here, the righties, they're on a break. Right, we're going to push on because we've got the daily stories to do. Sensational. Wow. Sensational 70s. Look at that original. An original. Oh, an original. An original woman. Oh, now that's a rare thing. Yeah. A rare thing to find an original woman. Right, and we've got Daisy coming into the studio here to help us. Hello, Daisy. I'm going to introduce these records. I'm going to do them. Put me in front of the camera, William. Right. Can you still do them? Yeah. Are you sure you've got them now? Yeah, I'm managing, okay. In the summertime, there was the sun, you know. I am. Mongo Jerry got sunburned. It's nice of you to tell me about him. What happened to Jimmy James and the vagabonds when they drank the red wine? Well, they got drunk, didn't they? No. UB40 complained. And what about sweet sensation? We could find a sweet sensation woman, but not a sensational 70s. Purely by coincidence. Yeah, that she's there, and there she is for you. And what happened to the chairman and the chairman of the board? Well, everything's going to happen to them on Tuesday. Because the last time they tried to put a board on the wall, it did, with $100,000 here and there, it collapsed on them, yeah. But everything's be all right on Tuesday when the man comes to fix it. Bonnie Tyler, yeah, she got lost in France. The vines were overflowing, yeah. But you couldn't find a telephone. Nah, not in the 1980s. Nah. Couldn't find one. No. No. And what about him? David Parton? Isn't she lovely? Of course she's lovely. It's Daisy Duck, Donald's wife. Hello there. Have you had a quack yet? I see you've got a quacker running around the studio there. And the green dog, is one of my quackers. I say. I've got three, you know. Have you? And what about mud? When you said lean on me, I said keep your hands off me, you're all muddy. And your shoes. Go back in the field. And what about Piggity Wedge? She says I've been out picking. Yeah, picking things out in the grass, picking flowers. It's a sad old kind of movie, you see. And I wanted to have a bowl handy for when I cry. And what about the Tremolours? They went up Tremolo into Joe's, yeah. And they wanted to tell them about me and my life. What about me and my wife? Yeah, see him. Kuang, can you see Wagwan? I can say Wigwam Bam. Thank you, Mom. And there you go. I told you the Tremolos that went up to Jim's there. Don't mess around with Jim. Jim Crochet. I'm going to do me crochet this afternoon, yeah. You're all invited. Egyptian reggae, Jonathan Richman, and the Modern Lovers. Oh, Eddie Modern, yeah. Twist. Uh, and I'd make auto. Yeah, let's have a cuddle. Street band. And you'll never know what you're missing with the real thing. Yeah, but when you haven't got it anymore, then you know what you're missing. The Lion sleeps tonight with David Newman. He's guarding his cage. Oh, yeah. And what about the light flight with a pen tangle? Hey, Joe, this pen doesn't. I've got to fill my paper in here, and this pen doesn't write. Mm-hmm. Too late. And what about Carl Douglas? Dance the Kung Fu. Well, better than fighting over it, isn't it? And what happened to Mary Wilson when the telephone man turned up? Mm, she got tied in wires. Yeah, got tied up. And Don McCaffrey, yeah, sometimes he didn't go off to Nazareth, no, but he was still out of time. Yeah. And Sally Oldfields looked in a mirror, and the mirror collapsed, and another one collapsed. Mirrors, it must be googly, Sally. And what about status quo down a dust pipe, and then going down, 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 down? I'm going down, she says. Can't turn the way back up. I Can you chase him? Chase from the Paw Patrol. I think I can chase him. Yeah, I'm going to chase one right now. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm chasing after the class. The boys and girls from the class of 96. There's a one. Yeah, they left that girl tied up for me. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it, mind. There's her feet. What am I supposed to do with it when she's bent over like that? Should I get on her back? Because I'm used to getting on my bike. What about suede? Any beautiful ones? Oh, there's one. And she can't wait for the Boxing Day sales. Sleeper. Oh, she's been sleeping with a lot. Status quo. I am. That's not status quo, you know. Yeah. And space. Love a child of the Queen. Yeah. I was Prince Charlie one day. And what about Ocean Colour Scene? Let's get in the boat and sail to the ocean. But let's have a one for the road first. Yeah. And what about Jamiroquai? All right. All right. All right, then yeah. And what about Blame? Revival. Oh, what a revival. What happened? Fun loving criminals, the fun loving criminal. Right? Yeah. He loves being a criminal. Has he robbed any banks yet? What's his name? Robin Banks. Well, Robin Banks, yeah. That's him. Beck. Where it's at? I don't know. I lost it in the haystack. And what about the Boo Radleys? Bullfrog Green. I ever seen a bullfrog? Yeah. Thought it was the Queen. And what about Baby Bird? July. On a beautiful July morning. No, a July night. Oh. Yeah. And does the early bird still catch the worm? Yeah. Yeah. And what about Ash Goldfinger? I thought Shirley Bassey did that. Goldfinger. A Jimmy Bond song. And what about super furry animals with the bad behavior? I've been behaving bad. Yeah, you haven't been looking at the audience. No, I've been looking at me. What happened to you when you were counting crows? Angel of the Silences. Well, there was so many I couldn't count them all. I said, I've counted him already and counted her. And what about the Cola Shaker? Into the Deep. Oh, no, them is not crows, them seagulls. I've got to count them. Well, then, two, four, five, six. Yes. And we've got another guy coming in. And here he is. And his name is Green Duck. Cheeks. And he's going to do this one. Loving you. Yeah. Standing in the sea, loving you. Not loving my feet getting wet, but loving you. And what about Gladys Knight and the Pips? The way we were. Would you like to go back to the way you were? And go back to being an egg? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And what about Petunia Clark? Don't sleep in the subway. No. But then I can't sit up a tree all night neither. Where the ducks sleep just on the bank. Yeah, next to the river. We can sleep in a bush on the floor, yeah. And what about Elkie Brooks? No more the fool. No, he's a green super chick now, yeah. Duck chick, you see. And Colin Blunstone, say you don't mind. I don't mind being a duck. No. I say, you look pretty, man, when you're going bobbing along. And what about Bonnie Tyler? For the second time, she got lost in France. Yeah. And she approached the man, but she couldn't speak any French. And he says, yeah. And now you want. And Simon May, the summer of my life. And she thought, oh, well, Simon May might have a telephone, but I don't think he is, no. And what about Fleetwood Mac? The man in the world, yeah. Caught a ferry to Fleetwood from Ireland, yeah. He said, now I'm a man of the world. And what about Jim Croce? He wanted a bit time in a bottle. So he put a 17th century ship in a bottle. That's time. And what about P.P. Arnold? The first cut, you know, is the deepest. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, of course. But what about Sandy Shaw? I'll stop at nothing. At the nothing shop. Do you know what's in the nothing shop? Nothing. No, but you gotta go. You got a chance, and nothing in the nothing shop. Yeah, all there is things in the nothing shop. Yeah, and there you go. And Gladys Knight and the Pips, best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, I stopped at the duck shop. Pet shop, probably. Yeah, it must have been one of the pet shop boys. Yeah. And the Rockin' Berries, he's in town. Well, I've announced to the Rockin' Berries that I'm in town. And they said, okay, we'll see you then. Sandy Shaw, long live love. Yeah, especially when you're waiting for the girl to turn up. Oh, yes. And what about Callie Murray? Feels like I'm in love with a green duck. Oh. And what about Dollar? Love's got a hold on me. Well, I've got a hold on green duck or he'll fall on the floor. What do you want, $1 or a pound? Yeah. Yeah, for a pound, I'll let him fall on the floor. For $1, no, I have to hold him up. And what about Phyllis Hyman? Betcha by golly, wow, he can fly. You know, whoop, sure, but he can't. And there he is. And there he was. And Bruce the Bear. Oh, you going to do one for us? Yeah. Are you going to do sounds of the 70s? Well, I'm going to do sounds of something. Sound, sound, sound. There I am. You need more into the picture? Yeah, I would like to sit on it. Well, I can't read it then. Oh, it looks like you're driving your car sitting there. What about the real thing? You to me are everything. Well, there's only me, Blue Santa. There's not many Blue Santas, is there? No. And what about T-Rex? I got a telegram from him. Yeah. It says his name's Sam. Oh, says mine's Brewster Bear. What's yours? What about Shirley and Company? Shame, shame, shame. She grew too fat for a dress, yeah. Jimmy Adams. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Jimmy Adams made her an offer. Yeah, hello. Would you like 42 size? Yeah. Okay. What about the tramps? Hold back the night, 'cause here comes the day. Bonnie Tyler, it's a heartache, especially when you're lost in France. Yeah. And what about Andrea Two Connection? I want more. 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 Well, Simon May's here. He's got the summer of my life. He's the summer bummer. Yeah, he is. Yeah. And what about the status quo? Oh, look, he's sitting in my chair. And what about Melanie? What have they done to me song, Ma? They've turned it into a rock and roll song. Yeah, a rock ballad. And what about Mungo Jerry, Lady Rose? Hey, I've pinched one of Lynn Anderson's roses. Oh, and just stick it in your posy. Yeah. And what about the Mormons jogging the box? He pops up. And who's that over there lying on the pillow? Sylvia. Pillow talk. Oh, 10cc with a Dean and I. He never went to church, has he? He did. I don't believe him. What about Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers Roadrunner? Just Roadrunner once, not Roadrunner twice. How about Roadrunner thrice? And what about T-Rex sitting there in his Jeepster? Got my Jeep starting up now. And what about Gladys Knight and the Pips? So sad, the song. Yeah, couldn't go wrong. What about Sweet Sensation? Purely by coincidence. It's Brewster Bear. Yeah, it is. And he didn't sound till the 70s for you. Now we're going to do the Capitol Gold Rock Legends. Oh, and there's two of them. So we've got the two Christmas guys coming in. And this is Santa Green Dragon. Oh, he's going to see them, William. Yeah, well, grey and grey looks like a grey. It looks like a grey deer. What about Queen with the Killer Queen? Who's killed her? It must have been a doctor. He gave her a pill. Oh, I see. And what about Rod Stewart? You wear it well. Puts his Christmas hat on, but he don't think that he wears it well. But somebody else does. David Bowie, the jean genie. Oh, he has to have his jeans on, yeah. Yeah, has to have it. Zip here. Meatloaf, bat out of hell. What happened to the cat? He nearly got under the bike. He was screeching and squalling. And what about? I want to know what love is. Yeah, foreigner. Well, I don't speak this language, you see. So what is love? What is love? And let's say, what is love? What is love? What is love? In any of the countries, Spanish, German, what is love? Yeah, there you go. And Phil Collins in here tonight. Yeah. Well, I can hear him. Yeah. He didn't like to sit at his drums now. We feel strange. Yeah. Well, it does after being in the air. Mother Hoople, all the young duties. Yeah. Yeah, and what about T-Rex? He's a metal guru. He fixes the metal together. Yeah. For the heavy metal. Oh, yeah. And what about Blondie Atomic? Everything works atomically. And he's got, oh, look, there's a kitten coming out of the hole. Atomic kitten. Oh, look, there's the atomic rooster. Yeah, what about the pretenders? Don't get me wrong. That's not a picture of the atomic rooster. That's a picture of rocks, yeah. And what about Genesis Invisible Touch? Yeah, well, Belinda Carlisle says I felt it. It was like heaven is a place on earth. Yeah. And Tina Turner says, well, you get the invisible touch you need steamy windows. Oh, yeah. And what about status quo? I was rocking all over the world, he says. Yeah. Rocked on my old bike, yeah. Rocked me so. ZZ Top, has that woman got any legs? All I can see is a long black dress. Ah, yeah. It's got two pegs, yeah. And what about Chris Rea? The Road to Hell. Part one. Part two's okay, it's been fixed, but part one, oh, there's the devil down there, all the poisons in the world. And Brian Ferry, let's stick together for Christmas. Oh, yes, we'll go and see Elvis Costello. He didn't like Oliver's army. No, he never liked being in the army. Did Elvis? No. Elvis had to go in the army, yeah. But Elvis Costello, no. The Beach Boys, California Girls, yeah, they're coming over here. Jeff Beck is sent for me. Says, hi, horse, silver lining. Yeah. Ah. Flies are in your pea soup, baby. They're waving at you. Yeah. Oh, really? I wave back. Yeah. What about Ike and Tina Turner? Nushput city limits. Now, Green Dragon, haven't I told you? Driving down this road. Speed limit's only 20. Now, no drink, no fags. No. Right. Okay. And there's Santa Green Dragon. He keeps dragging them on. But of course, we've got Sven Reindeer. Oh, look at him. He's coming in at Christmas, aren't you? Well, I mean, now he says, do I have to go back home? No, I don't know. I don't know where you go. Procol Harum, a whiter shade of pale. Do you ever turn a whiter shade of pale? I am. What I act as a ghost. Act as a ghost, yeah. And the animals, House of the Rising Sun, yeah, we went out to find it. Was a pub. Yeah, well, that's a public house, yeah. And what about Pink Floyd? Put another brick in the wall. Part two. But don't do part one of the wall. Leave that blank. Yeah. And what about that one? Where it's got a lot of Peter Gabriel's sledgehammer. Oh, Peter Gabriel, yeah, I remember. He had a train running around his neck. He hit that one with a sledgehammer. Don't know where it ended up. Small faces. Oh, yeah. I just have a tin soldier there. Small faces. Spencer Davis Group. Um, Keep on running, yeah. Some of these are Bled and Paul McCartney and Wings. Live and Let Die, that's a James Bond song. Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. Now you're waiting for the spirit in the sky to come down. Ah, I say. And what about Python Lee Jackson? With Rod Stewart, he's in a broken dream. How are you going to get it fixed? No, he didn't, haven't met the dream weaver yet, yeah. And Manfred Mann is earthbound, blinded by the light. Are you being blinded by it? I'm absolutely blind, he says. Look at me, staring at the sun. Just like Van Morrison's brown-eyed girl, she was staring at the sun. She went grey. Chris Barlow's out of time as he usually is. He always arrives late. Yeah. And Toto gone down to Africa. Yeah. And Ish, how long? How long till you play the king? Yeah. Roxy music. Love is a drug. You haven't been taking any, have you? No. And Mike Oldfield, Moonlight Shadow. Well, I can see the sun getting lower north, getting into a shadow. Hello there. Swain Reindeer here. Nice to see you. Oh, what's your name again? Yeah. Oh, Mike Oldfield, Moonlight Shadow. Yeah. Yeah. And the Stranglers, golden brown, on the beaches, looking at the peaches. And what about John Waite? Been missing you. Yeah, oh, I was missing him, you know. Extreme says more than words. Well, that's more than words can say. But what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to stay with us at Christmas? Yeah. Because I'm inviting all the Christmas guys. Yeah, all to come in to the party. Ah, some of the others are going to come to the party, yeah. But they certainly won't all be coming to the party. No. Those without any pennies can't come in. Huh? Come to the Christmas party. Hello there. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? I'll see you. I can see you now. How are you doing? Hello. Hello, John. How's things? Are you enjoying the party? Shred here. Yeah. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Are you having a good time? Yeah. William's here with me. Can you see him? Yeah. Well, I've got Daisy Dog if you want to see her. Yeah. I'll get my quack, quack, quack. Oh, giving him a quack. And then giving him a guddle. Uh, that's twisted his neck. And then Santa Green Dragon turns up and put a spell on you. Yeah. And, no, officer, I wouldn't take these two away. They'll never fit on your bike. No. Yeah. And Brewster Bear, I'm having another sandwich. And what about our friend Green Duckchick? Is he one of yours? I'll tell you. He's one of mine. Yeah. Well, you did really well there. All you lads have done really well. I would like to invite you all to the Christmas party. Yeah. It's in 3 days' time. Well, that was it, Sherlock. Was that it? Boy, it went well, didn't it? Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.